Hey guys, my name is Cuber, and today it's a different type of video. I'm actually commentating over the footage that you're witnessing right now. Let me know if you guys like this kind of thing. I don't know, this is kind of just my first attempt at it, but something I did want to bring attention to is that, dude, I have been using this honey badger, and for those of you who tuned into the stream last time I played, oh my gosh, we absolutely clapped. We achieved Damascus skin on it, and I will unlock a Damascus video in particular, but I wanted to go over one thing that I found very awesome. Hey, let me just stop it right quick. I did want to shed some light that we only have about 20% of people who watch are subscribed, so you're part of the 80 percentile. Please make sure to drop that subscription as well as click that notification button. I would 100% appreciate, guys, and also go ahead and drop the like on the video if you are enjoying it so far, but nonetheless, enjoy the video. About this gun, dude. So the best gun is what this video is going to be titled or something in that, and I just wanted to go over, man, dude, this gun 100% is my favorite gun in Bad Business as of right now. So obviously the gun itself is overpowered, it's very easy to use, it claps people like no other, but some notable references here that I did want to shed some light on. The Galil is solid, the M16 is solid, the MP5, the Aug, etc. But whenever you get this gun, man, the game literally changes. As you can see on the screen, I'm literally just clapping people left and right. So the latest 2 games I played with this, just right before I started recording this voice narration, I literally went 80 and like 10 in both games. And obviously you could just chalk it up to maybe the players are just bad in it, but I honestly get consistent kills with the honey badger. And of course getting Damascus on it just makes it look even better, man. Like as I'm sitting here playing with it, it's just insane. So I just want to go over some stats on it, dude. The fire rate is 840, the damage is 32, 38, 45, the fire mode, of course, automatic, and the magazine size is 30. So you could argue that the AS Val is a little bit better than the honey badger. However, when using the AS Val in practice, I've just, like the magazine size is just so minimal, and I'm a sprayer. I'll admit I am a sprayer. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but whenever I'm using that gun, I miss tons of shots. I have to reload, boom, get clapped, so the honey badger is definitely like an even mix. Whereas, it's a really high fire rate, also coupled with the fact the magazine is indeed 30. I did also want to shed some light on the recoil pattern. So obviously, as you're using it, you have to get used to the recoil pattern. I believe whenever this gun first came out, the recoil was a little bit easier to control, and I think they may have nerfed it. Could be wrong on that, but I know when using it, it definitely likes to go up. So as long as you put on the coyote sight on it, you aim a little bit lower, you can get those kills, man. Like I said, you aim into someone's torso, they are gone. Right? They're actually gone. Even in the game right now, or even in some of the clips I'm showing you here, you'll notice that absolutely claps, absolutely like demolishes anyone I come in contact with, even against some of the AK-47s, the MP5s, the Scars, all around a really good weapon. So, not to shed light on the fact that I was using Juke's charm in this, by the way. I just thought I'd show him some love. He just made a video on this, and he had actually deemed the Galil as the best weapon in the game, and I definitely do agree. It's definitely a very viable weapon, but honestly, man, this gun just takes the icing on the cake for me. Like, even using the Galil, it's definitely, since the update, of course, it's definitely been buffed a little bit more, and I don't know, man, dude, I still prefer this honey badger. And not to mention, I did want to say something here, I would 100% make sure to put on the coyote scope. So there is a little bit of back and forth in this I had with some of my viewers. What's the best scope to use? The reflex, and then the stock, and maybe the coyote. Honestly, coyote all the way. I know it costs a little bit more credits. You unlock it, I think, at level 10 on any gun, so you pretty much have to max out the levels on it. But once you get it, man, it is absolutely game changing. So whenever using the coyote sight, I aim for the torso, and it seems like the honey badger enjoys to kind of go upwards and hit them right in the head, and it just helps me clap them even easier. So guys, I did also want to shed some light on the fact that I did post a community post. If you haven't already seen it already, you can actually go to my channel and click community, and on that you'll notice that I actually asked, like, hey, what did you think about the latest update? I have like a thumbs up, thumbs down, maybe like a shrug emoji where it's like, I don't know, but I'll still play, and then there's one that's like just kind of like thinking like you don't really know, like maybe it's okay, maybe it's not. But hey man, I think, and totally and open to your discussion and comments here, but I really do think the latest update is actually pivotal. It's really going to shed some light on how the game will continue forward. I know a lot of the comp scene was really upset at these changes because they've been so used to the same old movement style and techniques, and they've gotten used to spamming, and now this has kind of nerfed the spam movement to a certain extent. So if you guys are enjoying the update, please make sure to tell me why. If you aren't enjoying the update, tell me why. You know, you can go on all day about how, you know, once the movement's changed, it just sucks now, and how, you know, not necessarily that it's garbage, but it's way, you know, it's different play style now. And, you know, if that's what you think, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Like, maybe this is kind of the driving nail through the coffin that says, nope, the game is dead now. You know, because let's not deny the fact that this game 100% has started to go down in recent months, and Elle and Ethan have both acknowledged this. So who knows what's in the future of this game, but this is definitely, I personally think, a right step in the correct direction. So regardless, though, going back to the whole purpose of this video with the Coyote sight on the Honey Badger, I did just want to say, what are your favorite guns in this game? So, best weapon, 100% in my opinion, Honey Badger, but clicking through just some of the primary weapons here, I'm just looking, you know, because I have it pulled up while I'm commentating. Scar H, solid weapon. AK-47, very solid, but definitely not as good as the Honey Badger. Some of the other Damascus unlocks I've used. M16, very solid gun, not even gonna lie. Of course, the AS Val is really solid as well, but that clip size, man, like clicking on it right quick, yeah, 20 magazine size and a considerably higher fire rate at 900, yikes. You know, whenever you miss your shots, man, you're done with that weapon. I know the TAR also is some people's favorites. The TAR I've never actually extensively used, but I know it's also a really decent weapon. And even looking at some of the other submachine guns, man, the Aug A2, solid weapon. I have Damascus Gold on that as well. That was actually one of my first ones, I believe, or maybe maybe the first three, I think. But honestly, that gun absolutely claps. Like, the fire rate, of course, is 780, but really up close range, oh my lord, it absolutely claps. I did want to mention, though, something about the Honey Badger is that, of course, the stud range is a little bit wonky. You know, whenever they're a certain stud distance away, actually, let me go ahead and navigate over to the gun and click on Honey Badger. The stud distance, it considerably drops off. You know, from 0 to right around 50 studs, you have 32, 38, 45, and then from there, it just declines at a pretty steady linear rate. So you do have to keep that in mind whenever you're using it. But, you know, whenever it's really far away, you pretty much have to land a lucky headshot in order to get them. But I still, nonetheless, putting all that aside, I still nonetheless think this is a very solid weapon, even long distance. You can still use it. Now, obviously, not too long of distances. If you're playing on something like, let's say, Canal, and you're shooting across the Canal, that gets a little bit troublesome whenever I'm using this. Like, I really do think that Brazil and Canal are really bad maps for this, considering the amount of range that can be on those maps. But still though, dude, this gun, 100%, as I've said and alluded to several times, favorite gun. So please, guys, if you made it this far in the video and you enjoyed me commentating, please let me know, do you like this type of commentary style? I kind of sit back in my chair, put on my 2020 vision goggles, put the pipe in my mouth, and kind of talk retrospectively about it. It's kind of fun, but yeah, let me know, man. I'm definitely not as hype this time around because I'm not in the middle of the game, but, you know, if you like this type of commentary style, man, go ahead and drop that like, you know what I mean? Go ahead and drop that like. And also go ahead and drop the subscription as well. Would 100% appreciate it. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the commentary style. If you didn't, once again, please leave it in the comments and let me know what I should be doing next. Also, if you guys want to see any other type of content on this channel, Bad Business or other, let me know. What are some other games? I'm thinking about doing Arsenal, maybe Phantom Forces, but that's still kind of like an iffy route. I've learned some things over the past few days about it, so I won't go into details. I don't know if I really want to do that game though. But hey, guys, nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for making it this far, and I hope to see you in the next video.